Hey everybody, what's going on? Listen, I want to welcome you back to your favorite YouTube sensation television show, Coffee Time, but actually it's Caffeine Time with Stacy and Brad. And guess what? Listen, you don't want to miss this. Today, we have an amazing guest with us who's going to talk all about learning, objectives, health professions education. He's going to tell crazy stories. Ladies and gentlemen, let us introduce to you Dr. Jerry Ratway.
Yes. Well, thanks, Brad.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, listen, thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
You know, this show has gone viral on YouTube.
I've heard about this show.
Yeah,
You've seen it.
You've seen the show.
This is huge.
This show is giant. So if you're not watching this show, you're not living life.
You're going to want to be a guest on this show. I'm one of the first, but you're going to want to be on this. This is huge.
No doubt about it. Can you tell our viewers a little bit, kind of about what do you do, and tell us about what a day looks like for you.
Sure. I'm currently the acting CEO of the practice plan for the School of Medicine at U of L, and I have a small portion of my time that I do as associate dean for faculty development. That's how I got to meet this guy. So we get to work on how you get people to be better teachers, better leaders, better learners. And so I spend most of my day putting out fires, problem solving for the practice plan, that kind of stuff.
Okay. So you've recently you've been on a learning journey for a little while.
Yeah.
But recently the idea of really kind of digging into the learning theory has kind of caught fire for you. Can you talk about that a little bit and why?
Yeah, sure. I can tell you that 2 years ago, when somebody mentioned learning objectives to me, I'd roll my eyes. I'd say, okay, this is something you got to do for the CME guys, just to get them off your back, right? And so I'd write whatever I had to get my job done.
Get it done.
And I absolutely paid no attention to it. I mean, it was just like, they will know, I want them to learn, define. Good, I'm out. How many? 3? Good, I'm out.
I'm out, done.
And so then I got introduced to Bloom's taxonomy. You ever heard of this stuff?
Bloom's taxonomy.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Well, it turns out it's like really old.
Oh.
Some guy in the 50s named Bloom put this thing together, and it's really pretty neat. And now it has transformed how I see this whole learning objective thing. It's not just something to do.
Okay.
Right. It's like real. It's big stuff, because you should define what you want people to be able to do at the end of your presentation or your talk or whatever you're doing to engage with people.
Okay, so if you were going to develop learning objectives, can you tell us the 1 or 2 or 3 things that you think are really important about developing really good learning?
Yeah, the first thing, you got to Google Bloom's taxonomy.
Google Bloom's taxonomy.
Absolutely, yes, I agree.
And what you find, go to images, and you're going to find 1,000 illustrations of this, where what you're going to see is a gradation of verbs that increase levels of engagement, all the way from just kind of knowing something, all the way to being able to do something at the end. And create things.
Yeah.
And so you want to pick verbs that are at least halfway up that taxonomy.
Okay.
So Google it, find it. That's how you start.
Number 1, Google.
You get verbs. You get the right verbs.
Okay.
And then you got to think through, what do you want people to be able to do at the end of this thing?
Okay.
It really is important, because what it does is it drives how you put the content together.
Okay.
And then it ultimately drives how you assess whether they got there.
All this is tied together.
It turns out there's actually a reason for all of this.
What?
And look, I've been an educator for a long time. I'm going to put educator in quotes, because I've just learned from Stacy. I really wasn't an educator all the time. But for 32 years, I've been a faculty member in School of Medicine. I never knew about this.
Wow.
Somehow they left. I must have slept through the Bloom's
You must have
lecture,
slept through it,
or it didn't happen at all. I think that's what happened.
It's true.
And as a result, I missed out on how important this is. But over the past couple of years, my eyes have been opened.
Wow.
I'm now aware. And I can't tell you how many versions of Bloom's I have in my computer that I can pull up and go start looking at verbs.
Incredible.
He has this beautiful one that's a light bulb.
I like the light bulb one. That's my favorite.
Yeah, look up the light bulb on Google.
Not a triangle, get the light bulb. The light bulb is the best.
All right, look, you've heard it here first. Right from the expert in the room. Guys, go Google Bloom's, check it out. You're looking for a light bulb.
Light bulb.
You're looking for the light bulb illustration. Maybe we'll put a link up.
We'll put the image here in the video here in just a few minutes.
We'll pull it. We'll put it in the video. We'll put it on black. We'll put it all over the place.
We'll put it everywhere.
If I could make a T-shirt with it, I would make a T-shirt with Bloom's taxonomy with a light bulb on it. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It was my pleasure.
On Caffeine Time with your friends, Brad and Stacy.
Absolutely.
Guys, until next time, I hope your coffee stays hot, and we'll see you next time.